Another one is group polarization. Well, I would regard group polarization as one of the special case of groupthink. Well, in 1970, research was conducted by Myers and Bishop, in which a prejudiced group of people were asked to discuss over the racial issue. And there was another group of unprejudiced people, and then again they were the students targeted again. Well, after the discussion, what we found was that the prejudiced group become more prejudiced and the unprejudiced group become more unprejudiced. He regarded this phenomenon as, well, actually it was Maskovicki and Zavolani who regarded this phenomenon as group shift or group polarization, wherein the group members tend to acquire an extreme position, or what we can say that they tend to acquire, they try to deviate from the initial position that they hold before the group discussion. Well, there are two types of group shift. One is risky shift, which was suggested by Stoner in 1961, where individual tends to take more risk what they would have taken when they were individual. And another one is the cautious shift. We also call it as the conservative shift, which says that the conservative people tend to shift towards more conservative after a group discussion. Well, there are various reasons, but it was also found there is one important thing about the group polarization effect, that the shift is usually towards the riskier side. What is the reason why there is always towards the riskier side and less towards the conservative side? Well, the possible explanations to this thing are, in 1964 it was found that it is because of the responsibility diffusion. In a group, when we are in a group of 7 or 8 people, there is a diffusion of the responsibility. No one is actually accountable individually. So what they do, they tend to take more risk what they would have else taken. The another was suggested by Collins and Juskov in 1964, which says that the people who are risk takers are actually more confident. So what they do, they persuade people who are conservative. They have the more persuasion power, so they just persuade the other people as well. Well, Brown says that the social status in the more civilized societies, it is considered that if you are more risk-taking, you are more good. So the social status actually puts the other who are actually a bit conservative and are midway also to become riskier. So it again supports the risk shift. The last one, said by Bateson, suggests that as people pay attention to as possible action, they become more familiar and comfortable. When you are asked to discuss over an issue, you become more familiar, you become more aware of those problems. So your conservative slightly drifts towards the taking riskiness, and you tend to take more risk. So these all are the reasons that explain why there is usually risk shift in group polarization. Well, there is a very small exercise that I would like to conduct, not taking much of your time. Please help me with that. Consider my situation. Actually, my wife passed away 2 years back. I have 2 children, and I have an insurance policy. And well, I have a fine earning. I cannot pay and buy luxury item, but both the children are school going. I got to know from somewhere from my friend Manoj Pandey that there is a stock which is actually going to triple in next few months, and the probability is at approximately 90%. So I'll ask you, how many of you would suggest me that I should go for this stock? But in order to invest in that stock, I'll have to sell my one and only life insurance policy. How many of you would suggest me to sell it? Can you raise your hand, please? You all will suggest me to raise. Okay, 3 of them. And how many will not? The rest? Okay, you all are not suggesting me. So, the second effect can be explained by this decision that you all have taken. This is known as the cautious shift or the conservative shift. Well, it all depends upon the pre-discussion inclination. What you all have shown just right now is the pre-discussion inclination. When I put you in a group and I'll ask you to discuss more on it, you will tend to shift toward the more conservativeness that Rishi should not invest in that stock. So this explains the cautious shift. Now, we conclude our presentation with the following points. Groups make better judgment than average individual members in analysis and evaluation tasks. Well, there is a negative part as well. Never underestimate the power of stupid people in large groups. They are very powerful and can tend to deviate you from the actual expectation, actual decision. With this, we end our presentation. Thank you very much.